not moving my Bluetooth. So how's everybody doing today? So I got me some birds. My daughter got me some birds for my birthday. That's what I asked for. That's what I wanted. She got me two beautiful, beautiful parakeets. They're 6 months old. I'm trying to think of names for them. I looked up what a flock of parakeets is called. They're called a flock, of course, because they're birds. But they're called pandemonium, or they're called a chatter, or a charm. So I thought about naming them Chattery, Lady Chattery, and Sir Charming. Okay, I'm not sure though. Okay, so y'all take what resonates. Let me fix this. This is kind of off. Okay. All right, y'all. But they're so beautiful, man. I love them. I love them. Oh, she got this cage and everything, man. I love them. I love my birds, man. I done got them out. Was playing with them on my finger and everything. They're brand new, so they're not used to that yet, but they will be. I love them. All right, y'all. Y'all help me think of some names for them. I'll come up with some names for them. I don't know. Because it takes about a year before you can tell if they're a boy or a girl. But those are already showing signs that they're both boys. But I think that yellow one could be a girl. I'm not sure. They're very pretty. I don't want to name them like Tweety Bird or nothing like that because he's yellow. Okay, so that ain't going to happen. Maybe Starla or something like that, but not Tweety Bird. Okay, so y'all take what resonates. We had the Two of Pentacles out here. We got Justice card, and we got somebody with a mask on. Okay, the Page of Pentacles, wearing some type of mask. Okay, so y'all take what resonates. Don't force anything. If you gotta force it, it's not the right timing. As far as sexes go, there's no sexes in the spiritual world. We're all androgynous. The spirit is androgynous. It's both masculine and feminine. Okay? So take that however it comes out. Okay? You might hear me say male or female, but take it as it resonates. Give me 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go ahead and go with the past, present, and future and see what's going on with that. Okay? Whoa. We got the Knight of Cups. The Death card. Some kind of ending. Somebody's lifting off their mask. You see that? Somebody's lifting off their mask. Bringing this new beginning. Somebody is definitely lifting off their mask. They've changed their belief system. They went from atheists, from no beliefs at all, to God. I'm telling you, this person changed their belief system. They're taking off their mask. They're ready to take some type of action. They face their shadow. So take that as it resonates. The old them is gone. They're bringing in a new them. I'm telling you. Tell me what this Knight of Cups is talking about from the past. Somebody might have ghosted. Somebody had feelings and didn't speak up. They didn't say something. They didn't tell their feelings. It says the 8 of Wands, some kind of destiny, and the Sun card. This person knows who you... They know that... This person knows who you are. They know you. You may not know who they are, though. This is like a fan or something, y'all. I'm telling you. This is forward movement, and this is the wish fulfillment. In the past. This is all the past right here. Someone that... had no kind of faith or belief system, has seen the light, figured out something, but they work for the government. This has got an eagle on it. It makes me, that's what that makes me think of. Okay, so what have they seen the light about? Look, their true love sits on a stage. I'm telling you, points people in the right direction. I'm telling you, that's what they've come to realize something, that they walked away from something that was once in a lifetime thing. What is the Death card? It says 5 of Swords. They've gained some kind of victory over the competition. I'm telling you, they say you're the perfect fit. You're the perfect fit. What is this about them changing their beliefs and look, they want to come face to face. Somebody wants to take action and come face to face because they've learned something. There's 3 pyramids in the background. What? Clarify that 9 of Wands. Something about serendipity. It's their fate. They believe they changed their fate. I'm telling you, they're trusting in God. This card usually is like in a church setting, and it's got like a window back here that's got some memories of stuff on it, and this person is resting with the truth in their hand, with three katinas above their head. Let me read it. Four of Swords. This person has changed their belief. They were thinking one way because of something that they heard or something to that effect, and now they know the truth. They found out the truth, and it's changed their whole outlook on everything. They were an atheist, doing some type of what looks like government work, maybe in the military. The Four of Swords says, don't be fooled. Sleeping with 3 out of 4 of your swords dangling above you is an absolute power move. The issue that plagues you cannot be handled with a clouded mind. So rest so you may see the solution more clearly. And he's lifted up the mask so he can see. Somebody can see something very clearly, y'all. Tell me about this Knight of Wands with his Four of Swords. Could be a Scorpio. Could be a Leo. That's what we got out here. Scorpio, Leo. With the major arcanas. Take what resonates. It says something about the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody has seen some kind of light about somebody's work. I'm telling you. Somebody is a psychic. They want to collaborate. This says for... Oh, there it is. 10 Pentacles. 10 Pentacles. It says, you may be finding it difficult to balance your professional life and your family time. Let this card be your sign that you should take a break and contact your loved ones. This person's going to come to you, I'm telling you. 9 Pentacles says, while the bird represents certainty, the schoolgirl represents prudence, as evidenced by the caution hand she has over her mouth. The 9 of Pentacles teaches to take caution even in situations that we're prepared for. This is going to be like serendipity, y'all. I'm telling you. And this person's not telling, whoever this is ain't telling nobody what they're about to do, okay? They're not telling nobody. They're keeping it secret because they don't want no kind of negativity put on it at all. And they're just, it's going to be serendipity. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups says, a young maiden cradles not 1 but 3 golden chalices. Perhaps she is celebrating, but where are her friends? Celebrating your victories, even in private, does wonders for your self-esteem. Be your own advocate if no one else will. This person is coming forward. They want to talk to you in private. Bottom of the deck, the King of Wands. They want to talk to you in private to tell you what's up, the truth. They're going to reveal who they are, who they really are, and that they did not forget about you. They've been watching you. They're some kind of fan. They're going to give you something and make some kind of new plan for some kind of new adventure. This is some kind of new work. They may want you to go into some kind of undercover work with them. Looks like they may want you to go to some kind of undercover work with them because they're leaving the position that they're in. It's hard work, but it's something that you're going to enjoy. What is this work that this King of Wands is wanting to do? Because they're wanting to change something. Look, it's some kind of new business. It's some kind of business. What kind of work is he wanting to do? Look, I'm telling you, some kind of new love, new business. This person wants to go into business with you. Doing what? High Priestess. Doing what you already do right now, but in a higher level. How many times have I told y'all this? Y'all, if this resonates with you, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification. I'm telling you, this person has the same gifts as you got, and they hid them. They kept them hid. And they want y'all to go together into some type of lucrative business. Doing what you do already. Something that you already do. Training people, teaching people. The lovers. Y'all both have the same gifts. Y'all both work doing the same kind of thing, but they do some other. Okay, say you do this. Say you get online and you do readings and stuff like that online, but you also have like another job that you do, okay? Well, this person is quitting that other job that they do and wanting to do something like this full time together in some type of teaching or school type environment. I'm telling you. Tell me what's the plan? Some kind of plan. They're making a plan. The Seven of Swords is a plan. Some kind of plan about working together. Using y'all's resources together and working together. Two of Wands. Telling y'all. It said, look, I'm telling y'all. Let's see. We're going to go 5 Wands, 2 Wands. 5 Wands say, of course the 5 Wands is an attribute to gemstones and opulence. Who wouldn't give this agile jester all of their money? The jester juggling 5 Wands at once shows us the links we must go to for success. The separate skills you must have to learn or tasks you may have to complete are represented by the individual staves. Once you learn how to balance them all at once, nothing can stop you from achieving excellence. 2 of Wands. This is something about you teaching something to them. I promise you. 2 of Wands. Embodying the duality of life, the 2 of Wands represents triumph and tragedy, chagrin and delight, enchantment and repulsion. The duality of life is far from even or fair. Where we seek triumph, we may instead encounter tragedy with no recourse, or the other way around. Life cares not for our needs and wants. It is best not to get bogged down by what is and is not fair as you try to live. Now, this right here, where it says, where we seek triumph, we may encounter tragedy with no recourse. That's not what's going on here. What's going on here is this Joker is about to give you everything. Please understand that. That's why this 2 of Wands is out here. Where you suffered and where you went through hell and shit, this person wants you to have everything. They're in love with you, yeah, okay, but they want to give you all of it, okay, and it may end up that y'all go into some type of partnership. Is collective going to be in like a love relationship with this person? Upright for yes. Queen of Swords. It says the Queen of Swords and the Devil in reverse. Let's find out what that's meaning. Devil in reverse. Devil in reverse says, Devil can look like waifu material, but she's actually nothing but trouble. Whether you meet her in Georgia or not, the Devil heralds pettiness, blindness, and malice. You would be wise to question the intention of those around you. You're not going to be with that person. You're going to get everything, and you're going to move on and be with someone new. They're going to give you everything. You're going to get everything. They want to give you everything. If you lost something, something's going to be disappointing and joyful and happy at the same time. Bittersweet. I told y'all. Look at this. 10 swords. Don't let it get in your head, though. I'm telling y'all, okay? The 10 swords are some kind of mental thing. And y'all, I done told y'all already. It's to stay joyful and to stay upbeat and to stay in a high vibration, and God's taking care of the rest. Okay? You quit thinking that you still got to do a bunch of shit. You already did it. Okay? All you really need to do is be self-loving and kind and giving and treating everything. Man, there's some kind of gnat or something flying around in here. But be softer. And still be your warrior ass, okay? Because look, you're about to receive something, I promise you. Some kind of acknowledgement is coming out about this theft. And somebody's going to give you something. This King of Wands is giving this High Priestess something. Something's going to happen quick, fast, in a hurry, and they're going to leave. Okay? That's God's guidance. It says because of some kind of betrayal from some kind of this family, you rose above that. Stood your ground against it. Bringing in the rewards, baby. I'm telling you, it's bringing in the rewards for this Queen of Wands. Stepping into your power. You're going to get everything, and you're going to move on, and you're going to meet the love of your life. Which could be you. Sure are cute, JEANBEAN. Now I'm kidding. Okay, y'all. So we got the gist of what's going on there. Somebody's about... Can you give me some kind of indication of when this person may show up? When they may... some kind of indication of when they may show up. Because it keeps saying, surprise, surprise. 2 of Swords. 2 weeks. I believe Swords is weeks. I can't remember where I did that book. Right on the table. And you're always fucking there. 2 of Swords. What you got to say about how the length of time here? Could be 2 months. 2 weeks. 2 weeks, baby. 14 days. That's what it says. Ideas, communication, conflict, struggle, separation, resolution, and change. That's what the swords represent. You just want a cup. Alright. Yeah, you're getting a cup. But it's going to be after you receive... Look. This person that's giving you something, they are in love with you. But you're not going to be with them. You're going to move on, and then you're going to get your cup. Your true cup. I mean, use your own discernment, y'all. You could... Because this person is going to give you something. Let me tell you what's happening here. This person that's going to give you something. Yes, they feel guilt and that. But they're devising some type of plan. Yes, they're in love with you. But they want their cake and eat it too. But they're not going to get it. Because I think they're going to go to jail along with. I think. This person. This King of Wands. That's giving collective, whatever this is, back. Is this person, is collective going to be with that person? Says the Queen of Swords. Something about you using your head over your heart. I'm telling you, and standing in your power, you're going to forgive that person, but I don't believe you're going to be with them. This is 10 Cups. You're going somewhere else to your soul tribe. Page of Swords. Is a new love. You're getting a new love, collective. With such a cunning disguise, who could possibly be more authoritative and vigilant than the Page of Swords? It says, if you find yourself constantly looking over your shoulder, examine your environment or the people around you. You're going somewhere else to get a new love. This person may be a fan already, though. So, is collective being guided to go to somewhere direct? Look, you may be getting a house or a fucking business, and you're going there. I'm telling you, is collective getting a house or a business, and that's where they're headed? When this is being, look, this is about skills and talents. This card is about skills and talents. Someone sees you for your skills and talents. I'm telling you, it's a fan. They're gonna call you to them. Maybe spiritually. Of course, the Five of Wands is an attribute of gemstones and opulence. Who wouldn't give this agile jester all their money? It says the jester juggling 5 wands at once shows us links we must go to for success. The separate skills you may have learned or tasks you may have completed are represented by the individual staves. Once you learn how to balance them all at once, nothing can stop you from achieving excellence. You're excellence, baby. You are excellence. Anything else from these cards? It says strength and the Empress. Golden, baby. That's golden, pony boy. You are excellence. You are excellence. Know who you are, collective. And you're fixing to get paid for it. I promise. Somebody wants to collaborate with you. You don't know. You can't see them coming. They're wearing a mask and you're wearing a hood. Y'all are both cloaked somewhat. In some type of way. When y'all come together, you're going to know it, though. I'm telling you. Somebody's fixing to give you every fucking thing. Like, you're about to get it all. Everything. I'm going to clarify from these. Hi, Australia. How are you? I like to go to Australia. That's Austria. Austria. That's not the land down under. That's Austria. That's different. It says 10 cups and 10 swords. That's a whole brand new beginning right there. A whole brand new. Hello, how do you do? From USA. Georgia, USA. We got the King of Swords. With the 10 Pentacles. Protecting this. Promise you they're protecting this to give it to you. Because whoever that King of Wands was like undercover. It says strength. How many times strength come out? 3? Somebody's staying golden. It says the Tower. The Tower says yellow netted stinkhorn. The Chariot. God dog, y'all. Freaking 3 major arcanas come out after 1 court card and the 10 of Pentacles. A wish fulfillment. Could be a Cancer. Y'all, that's what the Chariot. This King of Swords is using divine message to bring this, to give this to you. Something is moving forward. Strength is moving forward. 3 cups, Knight of Swords, the Empress, and the 10 of Wands. Blackening wax cap. So this Empress is got to make some type of this Empress has been working hard on something about some type of new you've been manifesting a new beginning. You've been manifesting a new cup. Stacy, you're with Collective. Collective's been manifesting a new cup. A cup. A single cup. The Ace of Cups is love all the way around. Self-love, friendship, relationships, family. You've been manifesting that cup. That cup, not the cup. You've been manifesting that cup. You've been manifesting the full cup. Love, adoration, respect, honor from all of these groups, from family, from friends, from associates, from strangers, from romance, everything. That's what the Ace of Cups is. Because you found self-love. Once you find self-love, it's like a magnet. It draws all that back to you. Somehow you call back your power, and it's bringing back everything that you lost. Everything that you lost, you're gaining back. Everything that was taken from you, your family, your relationships, everything. Because all that was an illusion. It was a test. Okay? It was a test of sorts. A quiz. Anything else out of these cards before I get these letters out? It says 7 cups. Some kind of choice. I'm telling you. The Chariot. 7 cups in the Chariot. Chariot's on the bottom of the deck. This is forward movement all day long for some kind of believing and trusting in some type of partnership. This Empress. Strength. 10 of Pentacles in the Sun. You're golden. You're golden. You're golden, baby. Stay that way. Stay positive and uplifting and be kind. And if you can't be kind to people, man, stay the fuck away from them. Just stay away from them and stay in your high vibration, okay? That's what I'm saying to you. Just stay in your high vibration. If it means that you got to be by yourself for that time being, then be in your by yourself for the time being to keep your vibration high. Don't let nothing intrude on your happiness. Don't. If they try, put it to a stop immediately, even if it's out of character for you to do that. Just say, "Oh no, not today. That ain't happening today, and you maintain your happiness." Okay, 7 of Cups. Many options are available to you, and you must make a choice. But be careful, you're prone to illusions and unrealistic ideas. Evaluate your options and dig below the surface to discover what's really involved in each choice. That's where I'm talking about with the illusion and all of that. Whoever this was that's giving you this, they've there's like they have some type of ulterior motive, okay? Like they have an ulterior motive to gain something out of this, but they're not getting it. This is the Tower and the Ace of Wands because you have something better coming. Look at this. King and Queen of Swords. Honor. Look at that. This is going to be serendipity. This is 33 again, y'all. I'm telling you, serendipity. Y'all are going to work together and y'all are going to work hard together, but y'all are going to rise to the top doing it, okay? What was their bullshit comment? Because it has nothing to do with this fucking reading. I can guarantee you it don't. 2 of Cups. Y'all, okay, you're about to be in a partnership with somebody new. When this person comes in and gives you all this or whatever they're going to give you, they're going to also try to persuade you to, but you're not. You're going to go somewhere because what you're going to get right here, whatever it is that you're going to get right here, it said something about dehydration, whatever, okay. But anyway, I just seen the word dehydration. But anyway, you're going to receive what you're going to receive, and it's got something to do with a building or a place, okay? You're going to get that. You're going to leave and go to... It's not that you're just going to say no to this person. It's not like that, okay? You're going to go to the new place or whatever it fucking is. That's where you're going to meet your guy. That's where you're going to meet your guy. Your real, the one that you're meant to be with. Y'all use your discernment, okay? If you think that you need to be with the King of Wands, you better fucking be prepared to get an STD or something, because I think that they're sick with some type of sexual disease. That's all I'm saying about that. Take that as it resonates. But if you want to be with the King of Wands, I mean, that's up to you. You understand? That's your own discernment. But your highest good is to wait, and wait, because there's a new something coming in. Okay, is everything that I'm saying in this reading that's involving a new partner, is that the truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God? That is the truth, y'all. That's the truth. Somebody new. Okay, stop. Should collective give this King of Wands any kind of chance sexually? No. Okay. Does this King of Wands know that already? Yes. Stop. So this King of Wands trying to manipulate the situation and get like half the money? No. This King of Wands wants to give every single thing to collective? King of Wands wants to give every single thing to collective, and you're not going to be with him. I promise you. Okay. Okay. Does this King of Wands want anything or expect anything from collective? No. There you go. 2 weeks. That's what it said. I asked specifically, and the shit fucking said 2 weeks. Take that as it resonates. Alright, here they are, y'all. Something about open your heart, because it's coming, man. You want that cup, baby? You better open that heart. You want that cup? It's coming. And you've already been starting to notice some kind of shift in the way people been treating you. They've been treating you different, better. Wanting to socialize with you a little bit. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're still like, okay, whatever. But you might not be. But they're starting to be more receptive to you. They know you're the truth, y'all. I promise. They know that you're the truth now. Even if they don't know it physically, they know it spiritually, that you're the truth. Okay? So y'all look at these and see what we got. If these resonate with you, if they don't, if you're entertained by this story, entertainment purposes only from YouTube, hit the like button and subscribe. If it's resonating with y'all, please leave something in the comment. How it's resonating, or that yes, confirmation. Just leave yes, confirmation. And that's all you got to do. Okay? It says CIA, some kind of fool's beginning, a hero's quest. Something about being playful, playboy. Somebody was a playboy. Y'all, I told y'all, that fucking King of Wands. Y'all, I'm telling y'all. Why am I going to just pop out of nowhere? Just going to pop off out of fucking nowhere and say, don't fuck that King of Wands. He's got an STD. Y'all, I don't believe coincidences. Spirit says that. Playboy, it says. A playboy. 5'6", 256, 1113. Something about June 20th. Somebody's born on the cusp. June 25th. Could be June 25th. That's part of the cusp. From the 20th to the 25th is the cusp. May 26th, February 5th or 6th. Take how that resonates. 0256. That reminds me of an old phone number for some reason. Something about TV. UTV. One TV, Y Jot TV, Nick, no, not next, death. Both boys join. Both boys join. Two brothers or two boys join, I guess the CIA or the FBI. Maybe one joined the CIA and one joined the FBI. I don't know, but it's saying something like that. Saying something about Jonathan. Somebody is a fucking cop, man. This is something about a comply. They don't have an M. Nathan, Natalie. Okay. That's a lot going on here. Let me... Vocal. Pay it. Hit. Pay for a hit. Somebody paid for a hit. Who? John. John paid for somebody to get hit. I'm telling you, somebody had a vocal contract. Said, hey, man, I'll give you $1,000 if you fuck Collective over. You gotta have proof. You gotta have some kind of proof that you fucked over Collective. Something about a co-pilot. Somebody wants you to be a co-pilot. Co-pilot. J. Both favor. Something about a favorite. Clap to it if. J. Why? Why, J. Something about hop to it, clap to it. YJ pay both Ivy. It's something about envy. Ivy. Jay's dying. Is Jay dying? Is Jay dying? Jay's sick. Jay knows that Jay is dying. Okay? Jay knows that Jay is dying. Jay has got an actual disease. He's got a plot of land or something. A place to play. Something about the city. City of Java. Lava. What are you talking about? Hawaii? Because it was saying aloha or something the other day. Both play in Holy City. Holy City. You talking about the Vatican? holy city, the Vatican. Y'all, they're talking about the Vatican. It's all right here. Vatican, the holy city. Both. Play, Fox, Foxy, Fox. Play Fox. Play Fox. Thank you. Thank you. What? Watch. Watch Vatican. Watch the Holy City. There's something going on with the fucking Vatican. I'm telling you, there is. Facts. Fact. Fact. Faction. 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 Holy faction. What holy faction? Just watch out here, patch. Facts. Fact on both. Someone has facts on both parties. Pat, patient, pat, patient. Keeps on talking about Vicky. Vicky, lovely. Something about Pat. Okay, let's see. Violet? No, there's no E. Violet. Something about flow, howl, owl, wolf. Wolf. Somebody was a victim of the wolf. There's no U. Toy, Tony, boy. Toy, Tony, and boy. Boy. Like Jungle Book. Botany. Lift. Who? Lift who? on to. It's saying J. It keeps saying J. J. Pay. Pawn. Boots. Lift. Well, that's about all I got. We got tool, some kind of tool. Fact, tool, just. If tool. About chatty, somebody is chatty, Patty is chatty, Patty, somebody's telling on somebody. When, if both, low, blow chin, if both blow chin, what the fuck, blow chin, why would you want me to say that? Blow in, Patty blow in, Somebody's in favor. Somebody's in somebody's favor. Jehovah's favor. Somebody's in Jehovah's favor. Something about a lot. Pay a lot to twin. Pay a lot to twin. To twin. Pay a lot to twin. By all of these fucking letters that are sitting right here for some reason. Look at all them letters. Something might go with that O. Pay a lot, twin, by something vocal. Vocal. I'm not sure. Something vocal. Vocal. Play a lot. Play lotto. A lot of loot. Someone's playing the lottery. Wins. Play lotto. Win. Fabulous. Win heyday. Payday. Fab. Chevy. What, winning a truck? That'd be sweet to win a truck. Alright, y'all, there it goes. Okay, something about a plot to something away. A plot to finish, no, finch. A plot to bench, inch, Facebook. Somebody's got HIV. Telling you, somebody was into something like orgies or something. It says fancy. Fancy law cop. It says something about law cop. Law cop. Toby. It says tot. That's a bad employer. Something about joy. I got the joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Where? Copy joy. Somebody was faking their joy. Somebody's got a fan in the law. Hit both. Hit both copies. Hit both copies. Alright, there it is. If y'all see something else that I don't see, please leave something down in the comments and let me know. Pain. Faint. Faint pain, lips, tip, flat coin, Bitcoin, paying something in Bitcoin. Someone's getting paid in Bitcoin. It's saying something about the fucking law. Flawed, the law is flawed. Bitcoin. Canopy. Man, what in the fuck are they talking about a canopy? This is like the third time they say something about a canopy. TV canopy. Law. Oh, a canopy. This is like a cover. Y'all, I'm telling you, something is covered. There's something that's covered up. Both if law canopy. They're going to get both if they can. It says watch both. Watch both. Loan Watch both blow long. They blowed alone. Act, act, act. Box in, box in, box in, box in. Thank you. Act, TV, act, pay. Wait, wait. I want, cool, cool, cool. Facts, cool facts. I want the cool facts. Habits. It's saying something about habits. Habit want. Cool. Cool. Nothing. Nothing. VIP point of view. If local, no, wait a minute, location, if location, something about a location, if location, tab, fab, if location, fabulous location, somebody's talking about going somewhere else to another location. Two. Joy, thank you. Play, some kind of action. Play, action, employ. Play, action. Ha ha. It says ha ha. Something away. Away. Attach. FBI. Attach on. Ploy. How. Why. Attaching something to something. JV, VJ. Times. So 5 times 6 is 30. Times 2 is 60. With a 0, 600. Take what resonates. Putting them up. That was pretty interesting. It says bell. Something about a claw. Boom. Alright, y'all take what resonates. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate to the channel, it's Cash App $AngelMoon6237. Give me some cards here to give collectors some type of advice or some kind of hope or some kind of whatever it is that collector needs to hear. It says 23 the lovers. Y'all, that's confirmation. It says the manifestor and the lovers. It says, with love, all things are possible. For love replaces your confusing doubts and weakening fears with faith in yourself and in others. Manifestor. Monitoring your inner dialogue and using quantum affirmations daily can help you make your desires life changes. And listen, I just watched a thing. It's been proven fact that if you speak kindly to yourself, just like speaking kindly to to your water, praying over your food, if you speak kindly to yourself, you will you can change the thought vibrations. Okay, and it'd be natural that you don't have to like You don't have to put effort into it, okay? But if you say, I am abundant, I am worthy, I am the game changer, I am the warrior, I am, you know, if you say that to yourself enough, you'll convince your brain, okay? Because it's the truth for one, but it'll help you to subside those negative thinking, okay? When you just sit and be idle, most of the time your thoughts go to negativity, okay? Now, you can do little tiny things and call them achievements, okay? You can draw a picture. You can finish a coloring, like you're coloring in a coloring book. You can finish it, and when you sign your name, that's an achievement. That's an accomplishment. You finished that. You did it from start to finish, and you felt the intuition when you knew it was done, and you signed your name to it. Okay, that's an achievement. Congratulate yourself for that. Okay. When you get done with the dishes, that's an achievement. Congratulate yourself. Job well done. Okay. And you put a positive spin on everything. On every fucking thing that you can possibly put a positive spin on. Put a positive spin on it, okay? It says the survivor and the game changer. Okay, so let me pull a card, see what it says. It says the butterfly, number 10. This whole damn reading ain't been nothing but confirmation after confirmation, y'all. It says, allow yourself to leave behind the past and what was no longer necessary so you can truly be the person you have worked hard to become. The past does not define you. Yes, the past has to do with the knowledge that you have now. Okay, but it doesn't define you as a person. I don't care what you've done. I mean, I don't care what it was. That doesn't define you as a person, especially if it was something that was. You have to go through things to be able to teach other people about shit. I'm just saying, okay? You can't help other people if you never experienced or don't know nothing about it, okay? And some of those things that you went through, forgive yourself for the doubt that you might have had or the low self-esteem that you might have had, because it's different now. You've elevated. You learn things from that experience. That experience elevated you. Be grateful for that. Be grateful for those experiences that you went through, that you've stepped out and took chances, and maybe it didn't seem like at the time that it was worth it, or that maybe it was a failed attempt at something, but you learned some things out of it, to make it be a new, when you get to experience something similar to it again, you can start in a new point of view, because you already know what doesn't work, okay? Because you done been where it doesn't work, okay? But don't beat yourself up, because you had to go through all of these things. You had to experience all of these things to make you become who you are right now, okay? And I guarantee you, the more you keep living, okay, collective, and you're going to go through different stuff, and it's going to make you evolve into something more, okay? So be grateful and thankful. That's what's, all these trials and tribulations is what's brought you to this independent, strong warrior empress that you are, okay? I'll take that as it resonates. It says, oh, Lord of mercy. This shit's page 245. It says, on hope. Hope is a conduct for miracles, y'all. Take what resonates. Some great men carry their pride with them, despite all cause for pride having vanished. And it was this way with Anesso. Although he was not yet 10, noting this, Mr. Ballard renamed him Nonsuch. Mr. Ballard had given Glassway sense of humor and prided himself on witty naming. The ugliest woman on Hope was called Aphrodite, the lame watchman Hercules, the surname Boggle, meaning scarecrow, he gave to anyone who tempted to pride themselves on their appearance or their behavior. And during the period of seasoning, Mr. Ballard had observed this boy grooming the horses pridefully, polishing the guns pridefully, and picking up pig shit with a certain look on his face, as if considered even such light labor beneath him. This from a saltwater African, black as any hope had ever seen. Still, the boy proved quick-minded, and Ballard began bringing him on the morning rounds. An error. Here he was a shrewd child who knew how to make himself indispensable in many unlikely places and situations. We already read this page, but I'm just going to tell you, you're indispensable. There's nobody quite like you, collective. You have a distinct thumbprint. Okay, you make an impact on people. Okay, and give them hope just by being diligent, a little bit stubborn. I'm going to say that. Because you're a bit stubborn, especially when you know the truth about something. It don't matter what any fucking body says to you. They can say, no, you're wrong, till the day is motherfucking long. But you already know that you're not wrong. Okay? And you stay very persistent in the truths that you know. Okay? That's going to pay off, because your bravery and your courage is... just that in itself is worth... it's priceless. I'll just say it's priceless. And God's going to give you some type of reward for it, okay? 14:14, y'all. Take heed to that. Okay, it says, we're in Daniel here. I don't know what chapter, because there's no chapter on this page. Chapter 4. We're in chapter 4 of Daniel. And I'm just going to start reading. It says, its leaves were lovely, its fruit abundant, and in it was the food for all. The beasts of the field found shade under it. The birds of the heavens dwelt in its branches, and all flesh was fed from it. I saw in the visions of my head, while on my bed, and there was a watcher, a holy one, coming down from heaven. He cried aloud and said thus, chop down the tree and cut off its branches, strip off its leaves and scatter its fruits, lest the beasts get out from under it, and the birds from its branches. Nevertheless, leave the stump and roots in the earth, bound with a band of iron and bronze, in the tender grass of the fields. Let it be wet with the dew of heaven, and let him gaze with the beast on the grass of the earth. Let his heart be changed from that of a man. Let him be given the heart of a beast, and let 7 times pass over him. This decision is by the decree of the watchers, and the sentence by the word of the holy ones, in order that the living may know that the Most High rules in the kingdom of men, gives it to whomever he will, and sets over it the lowest of men. This dream I, King Nebuchadnezzar, have seen. Now you, Belteshazzar, declare its interpretation, since all the wise men of my kingdom are not able to make known to me the interpretation, but you are able, for the Spirit of the Holy God is in you. And Daniel then begins to explain the second dream. Okay, see, I'll take what resonates. Okay, there was a tree, and that all beasts ate from it, and it would and there would be no need for any other fruit or vegetable or anything. Okay, God commanded it to be chopped down and the branches to be removed from that tree. And so we would have to go through these trials and these tribulations, and we wouldn't have all knowledge of everything, okay? That tree is the tree of knowledge, okay? And if we had all the knowledge of everything, we may be tempted to rebel, such as Satan did, okay? He's telling to lay the tree of knowledge bare, to expose Satan, to expose that beast that lays under it, okay? And that way, that's true knowledge. Okay, I'm telling you, that's what true knowledge is. Is to expose the darkness, to expose the shadow. Because in the beginning was wisdom and chaos. Chaos was darkness. Okay, and wisdom, by speaking life into the darkness, wisdom overcame chaos and contained chaos, because it can speak light into the darkness, but darkness cannot speak light into. I mean, cannot speak darkness into the light. I'm telling you, okay? A speck. I mean, the tiniest little speck of light can make all the darkness disappear. I'm telling you, okay? You take a pitch black room and you just barely light a little tiny light, and you guarantee that whole room gonna light up in that tiny little light, just like that. You can't do it the other way around. You cannot take a lit up room and put a speck of darkness in there and make it the whole room be dark. You can't do that. Sorry, but that's how come. That's how come wisdom contained chaos. You understand? Knowledge is power. Just saying. All right, y'all. I hope y'all this resonated with y'all. I really enjoyed giving this reading. Well, what I can tell from the past, we're gonna say 2 weeks at least, is divine intervention has been a big, huge sign that divine is about to surprise collective in some kind of in some way of for your persistence in your work. Look here, it says James, Jim, and Jamie. Low vibration, self-doubt. Somebody has an addiction. It says Jesus, Emmanuel, Yahshua group meeting. This person went they went to a rehab. It may have been a spiritually based rehab, like a religiously based rehab, because a lot of them are spiritually based. It says June. They just now doing it. Look, cleaning something up. It says death unalived, murder, 3 of Cups, some kind of collaboration. Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a stage. Something was staged. Home sweet home. Gang stalking. Thank you. Someone bringing down a whole fucking group of people. I guarantee you they are. It's a whole group of people. There's a leader, yes. There's a whole fucking group of people, possibly in your home, that belongs to you. I feel like there's still one more something or another that I need to give to y'all. So, hold on a second. If this resonates with you, hit the like button and subscribe. If you want to donate, it's Cash App, $AngelMoon6237. Thank y'all for your donations. Terry, Kate, Sandra, thank y'all. I love y'all so much. Y'all don't know how much y'all are helping me at this point, because I've got to pay something. It's bullshit. So thank you so much. I just seen the wolf. The wolf said to take care of something. Take care of your own needs. The high priest, intent and create. That's the male version. The masculine high priest was showing. It says sage. This card was trying to show. Shift your perception. It didn't come out. Sage came out. Be devoted and committed. You're persistent in your consistency. Guardian angel. You're not alone. You are protected. Metatron is with you. Mountains. Stand your ground. It says seer. See beyond the current situation. If this don't tell you that you and somebody else has a fucking, you have some kind, both of y'all have, if not the same abilities, they're so similar. They're very similar. It's something to do with psychic. Here's the high priest again, the male version, and a broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. This person was angry. They went to a rehab or something and got that habit fixed, and now they're not angry anymore. Look. telling you they're stepping into the North Node. I don't understand because you went from two different directions on this. From my perception, though, the angry person that went to rehab is going to bring something and give it to you. You're going to move on and find new love by moving on to whatever's being given to you takes you. It's going to take you somewhere else. You're going to find new love there. Be careful. Don't be fucking tempted to have sex with this fucking idiot. I'm just telling you. Don't. If you have sex with anybody at this point in this fucking world, use a motherfucking condom. I don't care who they are. I don't care. Use a condom. Period. Okay? Alright, y'all. Until you just know for sure this person ain't got shit. Nothing, and you know it for sure. Okay, if you use a condom for 20 fucking years before you find out, use a condom. Don't just say, I wouldn't suggest that you share your energy with this King of Wands, but you can do whatever you want to. It's your life, okay? That's why God gave you free will and gave it to me too. We can do what we need to do in our own whatever's going on in our own here and now, okay? See, I'll take that as it resonates. So, hey, just try to stay golden, stay happy, and do what you can. Dance if you dance like nobody's looking. You know, the power of dance is so powerful, more than people really realize, because it helps your spine, okay? To dance helps you be flexible, helps your muscles loosen up, and it helps to manipulate the energy around your field, okay? You can bring it to you, you can push it away, and dance movements help you to do that. So I suggest you dance, okay? Alright, y'all. I love y'all. We'll get on the magic school bus and go learn some shit, okay? See you on the flip side. Stay golden, pony boy. Got to play with my birds. Hey, birdies. They love me already. What in the fuck? Okay, who are you? Oh, you're a demon worshiper? Well, you can go worship demons somewhere else. We don't do that here on my channel. Bye. Bye, y'all. I love y'all. See you on the flip side. Don't worship Lilith. She's a demon.